Hey folks, Kilt-Man here. Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? I hope you're all doing very, very well. Now, we've got an unboxing to do. It's not a mystery unboxing though. I know exactly what's in this box. At least, I know what I hope is inside this box, and it should be, because my son bought it and paid for it out of the goodness of his own heart. So a big thanks to Luke, my son Luke, because this, we pre-ordered it last year, and it's taken a year for them to get their act together and make the bloody thing and then ship it out from China. That's where it came from, and it arrived yesterday. So now, for your delectation, I'm going to unbox it live. What is it though? What is it? Well, if the obvious thumbnail and video title didn't give it away, it is the 1/6 scale figure of R.J. Macready from The Thing. Yes, with real material clothing on him. Made by Mondo. And this version is the timed edition. Timed edition. I didn't know what that meant either. I just thought, did he mean limited edition? For that is exactly what it is. This version, because there's a regular one as well, has Norris's Spiderhead figure as well, and also the kennel dog thing as well. So, and the regular version is just Macready and some extra hands and another head and his weaponry. So, let's get into this. And once again, I haven't obscured the address. Damn it. Anyway, so, right, I'm just going to work out the best way in. Well, we know there's many figures of Macready from NECA, and that one from Sota Toys, which is the kennel sequence again. And I've got all the figures. I was going to put the Sota one up there with the full diorama, but I couldn't be bothered in the end. But there's the 3 NECA ones that we have so far. And they're great. But I can tell you now, no one can sculpt Kurt Russell's face. Nobody. Even the big Sideshow Toys, Snake Plissken, which is sitting right where you guys are. I'll just show you now. Look, come here. Come here, Snake. I know we all heard you were dead, but there's that. And it's a wonderful figure with a gazillion accessories. Everything that Snake has in the movie, he has in the figure realm. But the sculpt, it's Taylor Kitsch. And it doesn't look too bad, actually, right there. It doesn't look too bad, does it? But from certain angles, you've got Kurt Russell, but from other angles, it is Taylor Kitsch. And the NECA figures, they seem to give him like either an overbite or an underbite, and he looks more like Grizzly Adams or Chris Christopherson. So why can't they get his face right? I mean, I've got a million of 1 t-shirts from Escape from New York and from The Thing, and a few bits from the China ones as well. And the design artists seem to manage to get his face perfect. You know, but a transfer on a t-shirt, they've got it spot on. So how is it they can't do it? When they've scanned the character, they've scanned the actor. They should know how to do these things now. Anyway, cheers you all. The bottle of J&B is there as well. We might have to break into that, but we shall see. Ski and do at the ready. And now we're gonna, hang on. Slice in. The first incision has been made. So Windows, we don't need a defibrillator, we're all right. Okay, cardboard. And wow, now it's a hefty bit of kit. Shit. And it's got those little plastic corner pieces to protect it. Because those of you that want to keep the box preserved, who wouldn't? It stops them getting stoved in. So, oh, come on. Come on, baby. The Thing. The Thing. Okay. Let's get into it. All right. It's bin day tomorrow, and luckily it's the recycling bin, so all this goes straight in it. Okay. Wow. Hang on, is that like another sleeve? Oh, it's got another sleeve around it. Okay, right, so let's get this off. It's a nice bit of quality to add to it. It's a wobble board. Or is it thunder? Okay, the thing. Delightful. I'm sure you agree. Speaking of thunder, we're due some. It's incredibly hot today, but it's overcast and rain stuff coming down. I was going to wear the infamous, notorious jacket that Macready wears, because I have said jacket there, but it's too damn hot. So ordinarily I'd put the flight suit on and the whole thing. You know I've got all the gear, but it's way too hot for that kind of shenanigans. So here's the elaborate box. I thought that was Fantastic Four for a second then. So it's the dog kennel, right? And we have oil drums on one side. What's on this side? Oh, more oil drums. And on the back we have that. I do apologise folks, I'm playing the full score to the thing here. And as I said many times before, Ennio Morricone's scores, brilliant, the main theme, awesome. But he puts tracks like this in, which have no place in the movie, and John Carpenter realised it and took them out. And that realised, hang on, now there's not enough music. So then John Carpenter had to put music in with his collaborator Alan Howarth. So you have a hodgepodge on this particular version of John Carpenter's score and Morricone's score. Right, lovely logo from Mondo. There we go. Now I'm thinking, ooh, now this is didn't expect that. Okay. It's got a pop-up gatefold tissue paper for when you weep with joy at the delights of this plastic nirvana. Right, now the ring light will ping it out, but I'll do my best to try and angle things as best I can. Figure sits in there, but look at this wraparound. This pop-up gatefold of all things, tendrils, spikes, teeth, horns, flesh, mutating flesh, all sorts of things. Can you see? All sorts of things. Hey, that's quite nice. That's I didn't expect that. So that's going to play merry hell with trying to unbox the bloody thing, isn't it? Let me just assess this. And I know a lot of people out there are thinking, you're not going to take out the box, are you? You're not going to take it out the box. Come on, Kilt-Man. It's worth a bloody fortune. And it is. This cost my son, because he literally the first minute it was up for pre-order, he got it, bagged it. And I don't know how many of them are made. Maybe it might say of how many. Could do, somewhere. I don't know. You'd think it would to give you that bit of prestige. It probably does say somewhere, but I can't find it. I forgot what I was saying. There are many people that would be like, no, I bought it now, I'm just going to preserve it. Well, the thing is, that's all well and good, but you can't see the figure inside. So even displaying it, it's wrapped in plastic inside the box. So you can't see it anyway. Right, now, I've got to work out how to take this out of the box. Oh, what's in the box? He just told you. Come on now. Oh God. Part of me actually doesn't want to do this because it's not opening up easily enough. Oh, we are. Other people doing videos like this will be editing. Me, no way. Okay, right, we're gonna get this out. This big pile of plastic sarcophagus. There is a Macready in there of 1/6 scale. And there's some flames to go with his flamethrower. Now I know we have the Necker one there, and this figure will emulate that one, I'm pretty certain. So let's just show you the box again. Put you over there. I mean, there's more detailing inside the box of the surroundings of the kennel, snow on the floor, that sort of thing. But look at that. That's quite wicked. Or does the kids still say sick? You know, and sick apparently means it's great. Back in my day, sick meant you know. Speaking of some more ingredients to help that manifest itself later. Now I will say that we're still without a computer, so I still don't have a playlist, and it's really driving me mad, but we've not had the chance to go and get it sorted out yet. So I'm still using that CD player that I packed up in a previous video, and it might do it again, but let's just see what we can do. Right, hang on. There's Mr. Macready, RJ. Here's the dog thing, and you can see all the spidery legs of the spider head, and the flamethrower and the base. Okay, I'll get these out first, if I can. I've got the skiing do, but for more precision work, I've got a big pair of stupid scissors. You know, I'm going to say right now, I love the fact that they put so much attention to detail in these things. And you get all like spare hands and spare heads and stuff like that. But I also find it a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, that you've got all these things and you want to give them all a go, but in the end, you just get the figure out and like, oh, it'll do. Because trying to get the hands in and change the head, NECA. You bastards. NECA. I don't care what you think. My experience of NECA, their figures are shit for interchangeability. Things break off. Well, here, I'll show you that. I'll just get them all out. There's the dog thing. Oh, here's the spider head. So you've got the stand as well, and you've got the flamethrower. I can tell you for a fact, I'm not going to dick around trying to put that on him. There we go. The M2A17 flamethrower. Standard issue to Antarctica, not. They don't have flamethrowers in Antarctica. They do it for ice clearance. No, they don't. They don't. I looked into it. They don't do it at all. Don't have flamethrowers. Look at that. And it's nicely weathered as well. There's the backpack and your tanks. And your straps. It was a friggin' swine getting the NECA one on his back. I can tell you that. This may be easier because it does actually look like, oh no, well, I wouldn't want to take the little clips off. But it's got the ignition and all that, the taps, the valves. And it's the exact same sort of colour, you know, the tarnished, weathered olive drab. I like that. I do. We have the dog thing. Yeah. And that scream it makes. What? I know, you didn't sound anything like that, did you? No, you didn't. That is robust, solid, hard plastic. And Mondo label underneath. Mondo logo. That it's not that exquisitely detailed, I don't think, but it does look bloody good. Now, I'm on record as saying that I hate this scene because I'm the proud owner of a husky dog who looks just like the original Jed. She's a Jed ringer for the actual dog that goes into the US camp after causing havoc with those pesky, crazy Swedes. Not Swedish, Mac, they're Norwegian. and then makes its way to the American camp and causes bedlam there as well. And my dog's a dead ringer for that dog, which is great, you know. I love that. But I hate the scene of the dogs in strife and agony, and then Macready got to come in with his Atharca 37, and that poor husky goes, oh, and you're like, as you know, Clark, watch him close. Do you hear, we? Clark loves his dogs. He's going, no, as you would do. That'd be exactly the same. But that's not a bad statue. There's no articulation in this at all. None whatsoever. But the colours, do you know, the more I'm looking at this, actually on the lens, because I say it's gone cloudy, it's quite dark in here. That looks really good. The colours are actually spot on. Necker, of course, did the dog thing, but with a gazillion interchangeable bits. So it starts off as the husky, then the head turns itself inside out, and then the body mutates and other legs come out, and you can make every version of that from that sequence. Have I? No. So that's the dog thing. And here we all love this, don't we? We love the spider head. Now, I was led to believe that this had articulation. It doesn't. It does not have any articulation at all. I mean, I don't really want it to, because there's another version. McFarlane did a version of these, Movie Maniacs, the Blair Monster and the Spider Head. And I've put it in the background of many videos with a diorama of that middle Kurt Russell. Well, it is Kurt Russell, isn't it? That middle Macready there and the big ice block. And it looks great, but one by one, those legs have popped off, snapped. So I've had to glue them back in. But here we go. It's Norris, folks. It's Norris. But not as you know him. There he is. Like the way that the hair is actually hanging down there as well. I would love a diorama of the full thing, basically. You know, you've got Richard Dysart, Dr. Copper, with his severed arms, doing that. You've got the big vagina dentata. That's what they term it as. You know, a big vaginal orifice with teeth. Man's most primordial fear, besides giant spiders. But I want to see Norris's head coming off with the big green gloop and the head sliding down the back of the table. Oh my God, to this day, that is still one of my favourite and I find most convincing effects. Not so much the big tentacle monster that comes out of his chest with another Norris head and going arr, 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 arr. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good. But the head, the severed head, scuttling across the floor. Oh my God, the elongated tongue and all that. That is Charlie Hallahan's head for real. I don't know how they sewed it back on him, but because the guy did make other movies afterwards. There you go, look at that. Again, the colourings, the paintwork on it is nice. I'll give a shout out to all the sculptors and painters when I get a chance in a bit, because they are name dropped on the back of the box, which I think is right. And I think you should take time to look at who's designed these things, who's built them, constructed them, painted them. Right, you sit there for a moment, because now we've got the big chap. Well, the stand is here, folks. The stand is here, and it's the same sort of, similar sort of stand to the Sideshow Toys. So there he is, and the armature. You clip this in. You clip this in, and it should be telescopic. It is, because it's just risen up. And I can't get the bag off it. There's going to be a lot of plastic knocking about here. Right, so there's your grip for him. So you clip this in. I don't know how much you're going to do this. You clip it in, like so. Somehow like so. Clip it in, and you can slide it up and you position them around his waist or whatever. That feels a bit flimsy. That doesn't feel as strong as the Sideshow Toys one. So, but there you have that. Not so sure I like that. And I would have thought that they would have put like the thing or something maybe on there and a frosted base maybe, but they didn't. Just your sort of standard sort of yeah, that's a bit disappointing, that actually. Put that over there, and that's it, mate. That's your lot. What? Oh, Macready. Oh yes, yes, of course. Well, before we get to him, let's have a little wallop of this stuff. Right. Now, immediately I realise we do not have his big silly hat. Unless it's nestling behind him somewhere. Could be. No, it isn't. And that does seem like a strange omission, actually. Because for a huge portion of the movie, and certainly the last couple of acts, it is hanging, you know, behind his head. If it's not on his head, it's hanging behind him. So, really speaking, it should be there. And I can't get this off. You know, a lot of the skin popping and the flesh ripping and tearing and the sound effects, a lot of it is plastic being manipulated. So we're actually getting a genuine sound effect there as well. Okay, right. Should have had some sort of surface area. Flames, folks, flames. Oh, I've got hot lips now. So that fit onto the end of the nozzle here, which we'll do. Now, I'm going to show you all these things. I'm not necessarily going to construct it right now, but stay tuned, because in other videos, he'll be in the background, I'm sure, and I may do some kind of diorama for him myself. Okay, right, so, I've written the wrong way around. Flamethrower, flames. That's quite solid, robust. Oh, fuck it. Coffee arse. Okay. Oh, well, thankfully, the figure himself wasn't all twined. You know those little plastic twines? You try to cut them and you could scrape the figure, scrape some paint off. All these clothed ones, rip the fabric of the clothing. He hasn't got any at all. He just comes straight out of the pack. I love him already. You've got a lot of plastic on you, son. Okay. Oh no. He's got little Darth Vader fists. Little tiny Darth Vader fists. No! Where is Padme? Is she all right? Right, we have the shot G1 jacket, which I have, as I say, behind me there, with the shearling fleece lining on it. The zip looks correct. The jacket looks spot on, actually. Although I know I'm going to weather that up, because it never looks as clean as that. It wouldn't do out in the snow and the ice. He's got his big proper boots on. He has the correct flight suit. His belt and holster. Well, I'll get the weaponry out in a minute. You can unzip this and you can take this off, because I do believe he's wearing the full flight suit underneath, but you can unzip that as well. So you can take the jacket off him, and you can tie the top of the flight suit around his waist like he does, and you reveal the grey t-shirt on top of the white thermal. Again, I've got all that stuff as well, but I like the fact that you can do that. But anyway, look, he's a bit on the rigid side. I don't really want to stretch him around too much, mess around with the knees. But yeah. The jacket's actually really nice. Yes. It's faux leather from 2023. Yeah. May, I think. Well, the arms are nice and articulated, even inside the jacket. So you can see the flight suit underneath. You can see a bit of the... I'll pull this down a little bit, the zip on the flight suit. You can make the tag on the zip a little bit bigger. So you can see underneath there, the grey t-shirt on top of the white thermal. But what about his face, Kilty? What about Kurt Russell's face? Well, there's his face. One thing they always get right, these guys have got right, and Sota got it right on their kennel diorama for the Macready. Who made that one? Sideshow Toys. They get his hair sculpt is pretty good. His country and western, you know, Chris Christopherson look, and his big mountain man beard. They haven't given him the same amount of clenched teeth, underbite or overbite, because they do both, as on the NECA figures. So that the actual expression isn't too bad. See the hair? It's not too bad. I like the hair. Does it look like Kurt Russell? Well, you know who it is. You know who it is, folks. I'll try and let you decide. You can see that pretty well. There'll be certain angles you get of that, which, you know, you're going to go, that's Kurt Russell. But I haven't found one yet. So, oh yeah. Is that a good way of looking at it? It looks like Kurt Russell there. But, yeah, I'm going to take some of this clothing off. That sounds really bad. And coupled on the back of me saying, oh, I can see that's Kurt Russell, but I'm looking up from his crotch. Don't read things into this. Right, let's get the weaponry out. You sit there for a second, young man. Oh, well, first of all, you've got another head. I believe this one will be this is the frosted one. Well, really? They frosted his beard slightly. Nothing else. I mean, no, nothing else. If you can see white in the hair, that's just the light shining on it. But they have frosted his beard slightly, for obviously when he breaks back into the camp, you know, like, and they're outside with the axe. Supply window! That's right. We've got no choice now. You're a dead man, Macready, or whatever the hell you are. So yeah, can you see that? I know. He has, on all of them, he has very sort of stunned eyes, kind of like. Then again, you know, witnessing the things that he witnesses, yeah, you would be pretty stunned. See the back of the head, look, the hair's great. Look, the hair is wonderful. And again, that was Kurt Russell's own hair, as in Escape from New York, as in Big Trouble in Little China, but not in Escape from LA. No, he couldn't grow his hair that much, so he slapped on extensions. But the eyes are good. You see that? The blue eyes. The sculpt is good. If you accuracy, you know who it's meant to be. Let's leave it at that. We have a couple of gloved hands. Whoop! Couple of little hello gloved hands. Yeah, so you can put them on. So you can take them out in the snow and the ice. I'll put them back. I can't imagine I'm ever going to use them. You have a load of other. There's 4 other hands. You know, obviously, to each. You know, with different grippy bits and that, like, so to hold the weapons. Ah, shit! I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Because he's just stood there like that with 2 balled fists. Damn it! I was hoping to get away with that. Weapons. Oh, come on. The Ithaca 37, 12 gauge. By the way, in Antarctica, yes, they do have weapons. They do. but not exactly a huge arsenal. In Outpost 31, windows! And he kicks the window of the gun cabinet. And there's a few of these. You know, we wouldn't have a weapon for each particular person. That doesn't work like that. But as I've said in the past, it is a military outpost, and people tend to forget about that. It is a military outpost. You've got a few of them are genuinely military men, some of whom are maybe scientists attached to the military, and some are helicopter pilots, obviously. Palmer's a helicopter pilot. Can you believe that? Pothead Palmer. Look at that. It's not bad. The Farker 37, 12 gauge. Pump action. Yep, that's pretty good. We'll have a look at that. And we have the Colt Trooper. The Colt Trooper Mark III. And it's a Magnum 357 as well. I had a Smith & Wesson Magnum 357. This is the Colt Trooper Mark III. It's only got a 4-inch barrel. Well, not in this case. It's 1/6 scale. But that's a bloody good rendition of it, actually. And part of me wants to look and see if it's got the bullets in it. If you can see the bullets chambered. Oh, well, I can't tell. If they've gone the extra mile and put that detail in. Now, you can't hold them because he's only got these no fists. So, should we do it? Should we try and put some other handy bits in? What I'm liking about this already is the fact that none of these extra bits are taped in or twined in, and you can just take them out. Oops. So there's a right hand. That could be holding the shotgun, I suppose. What should we have him with? Well, I want him with a trigger finger, so there's a trigger finger. There's the hands. Sorry, there's the hands. They're going to be awkward. They're quite stiff. Let's have a look at that one. So you have 2 hands with trigger fingers, and 2 hands are gripping. Let's do this. I might just take one hand off. Actually, take the jacket off, actually. I should do that. Oh, I don't want to take the jacket off. It's like a spoiled kid. Oh, that came out nice and easy. Here we go, we're going in. Oh, that went in nice. That went in quite good. Let's give him the Colt Trooper. Oh, shit. You know what? These are not that hard to do. Oh, his finger hasn't gone in the around the trigger as well as I anticipated. But it might be the wrong hand. I don't know. There he is. Then I'll have to kill you, childs. So kill me. I mean it. Watch the film again and listen to the amount of clickage that gun makes. The revolver, the Magnum. Any gun that makes that amount of noise whilst being handled is going to fall apart. I've said this again a lot on the channel discussing John Carpenter's movies, is that he does not know his guns. Oh, he knows how to synth around and noodle about on keyboards. He can play video games, you know, and he can sell the rights to all his best fucking characters and stories. And he can fly helicopters, but he doesn't know guns at all. And he keeps using them wrongly, firing too much ammunition for what it could hold, putting telescopic sights on revolvers and machine pistols. The Ingram Mac 10, you put a fucking telescopic sight on that. What? But he over-eggs the noises that they make, and especially when he squares off against Childs. Then kill me. I mean it. I guess you do. Yeah. But he goes. All he does is he just brings back the hammer, which you know, a double click. But it goes. It should be in pieces on the floor. Yeah. As I say, it looks rather small in this guy's hands, but that is to scale because it's meant to be, you know, the 4-inch barrel, which is not as mine had a 6-inch barrel. Yeah, we shouldn't brag about extra inches now, should we? I'm going to put it in his holster and see if it does fit. Oh. But the detailing on the pistol grips is pretty good, and it fits nice and snugly in the holster. There it is in the holster there. Shall we take the jacket off? Oh, you're gonna take the hands off, haven't you? Oh fuck it. Let's give him the shotgun. Oh, you need the other hand to grip the bloody shotgun then, don't you? So, how are we going to do this now? Yeah, that's not going to work. That particular hand will not grip the shotgun. Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. What a fool am I. Of course it does. There he is with the shotgun. Great riot control weapon then. And explosive entry into places as well. It's been replaced by the Mossberg, I think it's been replaced by. But the Atharka was always a very reliable bit of kit. So, you know what, I don't want to unzip the jacket all the way because I've got a horrible feeling once you've unzipped it and taken it off, you're never going to get that zip to work again. You're never going to get the in to zip it up. And man, you will regret that. Although I love the look with the grey t-shirt over the white thermal, Macready needs the jacket, and predominantly he's going to be wearing the jacket in the movie. So keep the jacket on, I would suggest. You guys could be braver than me and like, oh, I'm going to take it off. Well, let me know. It works. You can put it back on again. The fleece lining, the shielding, actually comes across really well. It shouldn't be quite as white as that, if I'm honest. It should be more sort of tan. And the jacket should also have a bit of weathering on it and a bit of snow frosting. But I've done that with the middle one there, which you can probably see. You've seen that figure before, I've shown you. And it looks really good. So I'm gonna frost up the jacket a little bit. The hat, yeah, you know I don't like the hat. I hate that. I've got the hat, but I hate the bloody thing. And so does King Kurt himself. So in it, he goes, oh, that fucking hat. You know, he didn't like it. It's such a ridiculous, stupid thing. I know it's iconic, but oh god, it looks stupid. It really does. But it blends into his maverick renegade sort of persona. But I doesn't like it. And but it is iconic, and I'm surprised they haven't done it. I really am. But there he is. Should we try the other head? Because obviously the hands came off nice and easy. Oh god. Oh god. Come on, Kilt-Man, pull the head off it. I did. There's a close-up of the head. Oh, do you know what? Again, when you show the head separately from the body, it actually does look better. Imagine that with tentacles coming out of it and scuttling across the floor. Cheating bitch. Well, great big bulbous stubby nodule to put the things onto. Well, let's hope you sit on there and do it. And he did. I'm making a big thing out of that. How many times can you put the word thing into discussions about the thing? But I'm making a big thing about that because of the difficulty with the NECA figures. Maybe it's because of the size, it's just a lot easier to get the fixtures and the fittings to work. So there he is with the frosted beard. Oh, I think I like the frosted beard a bit better. I think I do. Is it the same? Well, it's the same sculpt, obviously, it's just the paint job in it. No, it's a different face. Yeah, it's a different face. Yeah, you can see, you know, just for those in doubt. You'll have to look close and maybe freeze the frame, but it's actually freeze the frame. He's frozen already. It is a slightly different expression on his face there. It isn't just the colouring and frosting, different expression. But the hair sculpt is the same. I'm loving the hair. I'm loving it. About, you know, I like long bushy hair on my heroes. Yeah, the flight suit. I've got the flight suit as well. It's not that comfy to wear, to be honest, because of the necessity to go to the lavatory. There's a slight bit of difficulty there with it, but it does not look cool when you take the top part down and tie it around your waist. It looks really cool then. Although nothing beats a kilt. Kilt reign supreme. Oh, hey, there you go. So yeah, the two big pockets, and on the jacket, like you should have the side entry into the pockets as well, hand warmers as they're called. You do not, but you've got a little press stud on it, and the pocket does actually open. The pocket opens. I presume it's the same on that side. Yes, it is. So I'm a bit surprised that they haven't gone the extra mile and they opened up the pocket. You know, it's a very clean looking Macready. Oh, that fist looks wrong, doesn't it? Little tiny fist. We're changing that hand. Sorry, mate, it's coming out. And we're going to put you in. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? That's a bit better. That should be holding a petri dish, you know. Oh, that reminds me. Flamethrower. But everything else has been super easy, so how hard can it be? My conclusion is probably very hard. So let's get the shotgun out of your hand again. Come on, hey, let's get the shotgun out. So we're going to do it. Well, we're going to try and do it. No, hang on, that's the way. I know guns and knives, and swords and things. I don't know flamethrowers. I built one of these. Oh, it goes on really easy. Oh, hang on, but you're gonna have to. Oh, you've got to tighten it up. Oh, what a pain in the ass. I suppose you could. Oh, look, he does wear it, but it's loose. Although, you know, I don't know, maybe. Let's see what happens anyway. Let's see if you can hold the damn thing. Mac wants the flamethrower. Mac wants the what? You heard him, next move. Charles, get your ass over here. Hey, I put it in his hand and his hand came off. Right. Oh, okay. Well, he's holding the flamethrower there, but that's hanging down by his arse. Oh, you could. I think you can tighten up those straps. I think you can. You can't have it hanging down by his fucking ring piece, do you? That's ridiculous. It's up there. So you'd have to work on that. I don't want to do that live on camera because with my little sausage fingers, it's never going to happen. Right, you're gonna need to hold it with the other hand, son. And here we get the thing about articulated figures. Can you get the two arms and hands to work in cahoots and hold a weapon? Well, not quite like that, you won't. That might not be the right hand for it. Don't know. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm just trying to figure this out. You bring the arm around too much, you're going to snap the fucking thing off. I'll piss on it. Just imagine the other hand's grip. Shit. No, it has to be gripped with both hands because the weight of the flame will pull it down. Right, you guys have got this. You've got the ample time to play around with it. I'm doing this, you know, on camera. I really don't think that's the right hand. I don't think either of these hands are the right ones to be holding this. Oh, come on, man. Well, it can't be that. I don't think either hand holds this properly. I'm perplexed by the flamethrower issue. Oh, look. Because you can't get that arm round enough. Oh, you're looking at the advertising blurb and pictures for it. You can do it, you know. But, anyway, look there. Ice clearance. I'll get that saucer out of there in a jiffy. Just tell that guy whose real head has popped into view. You know, you've seen the guy, haven't you? Clumsily still in the shot. The shot? Who made the jacket? Oh, I'm afraid I'm not going for the flamethrower look. That'll take a fair bit of work on that, I think. So if I'm ditching that, let's take it off. Oh great, we got it on you nice and easy. You can't get the fucking thing off you. Son of a bitch. Oh, take the hands off, that's it. Oh god, I'm 55, you know. Playing with fucking bits of plastic. But the flamethrower is great. As I say, oh god, I don't have space to put things. Get on there. I think you must be able to tighten it on with those. The strap goes around like a real one, but you're going to need nimble little fingers. You know, find a pixie or something to do it for you. But it's great. It does look really good, but it's a pain in the ass, as I suspected. But there he is again. Let's give him a weapon. Where's your shotgun gone? See, here's another one of them stupid bits of Ennio Morricone music which doesn't fit the film and isn't indeed not in the film, because Carpenter wisely went, interesting music but doesn't fit, does it? There he is. We're going to find out who's the thing. But blood from one of you things won't obey when it's attacked. He'll try to survive. No, let's listen to Macready. He makes a noise pretty quick, didn't he? That's close enough, Clark. Oh, I do like it. I do like it. Let's put him against Mr. Pliskin. King Kurt at his finest. Awesome. My favourite character of all time. Those pants, you know, because I wear a kilt every day, but when I don't wear a kilt, I'm wearing those pants. Or a flight suit. See, by rights you should wear this jacket as well, because I've got this jacket, but it's threadbare. On the shoulders and across the back, it's threadbare, it's ripped to shreds. Now, you can do that on the figure, obviously. And also, you never see him like that in the movie, anyway, with the jacket on and in any kind of action pose. You don't see that. Oh, deleted scene maybe, but not with that. And but you definitely see Kurt in that pose. I say weather up a bit more and put some frosting on the boots, frosting on the jacket, a bit more frosting on the face and the hair, certainly. And, you know, Bob's your auntie's living lover. On the back, the jacket looks really, really good. But it looks like new leather. It looks like you just bought that leather jacket, and of course, you don't want that. But yeah, right, you go back over there. Don't fall off the pin stand. God. Your belly is plastic. Right, this is going to set you back a lot of money. It is. I mean, the regular version, which has got the bits, the flamethrower, the heads, the hands, it's got everything except for the spider head and the dog thing, which I'm going to show you again. You get this, and it's, I don't know, I think it's 260, 70 quid now, something like that. But you can't get this version with the spider head and the dog thing anymore by normal means. It's only scalpers who've got it, and they're already charging 500 to 600 pounds, English pounds. In America, probably $1,000, you know, $1,000 just to get your hands on that. And it does look, you know, it looks really, really good on the camera. It looks slimy, it looks moist. And it's got that look. That's a good thumbnail. Let's see what Kilty can do about a thumbnail with this thing. Lovely brooch. Look at that. Oh, that fucking freaked me out. I'm not doing that again. That was too realistic, that. There you go. Upside down. Yeah. Hey. Oh. There you go. You gotta be fucking kidding. It's great. The advertising blurb says that this is articulated. Well, I've certainly read that, but it isn't. It isn't. Let's have a little trip around the people who put this together. Let's have a swig of this first and say cheers to all the creators and to Mondo. Right. I mean, the box itself is fucking super special. Okay, right, on the back of it here, you have Concepto was a fella called Joe Allard. For the sculpt and sculpture, you have Piche, Pitsuwan and Matte Black. Tailoring for, obviously, the clothing, the flight suit, the boots, the jacket, obviously, the grey shirt and the thermal white is Tim Hansen. For paint, Viola Wit Rocker, it's probably Viola Wit Rocker. Hector, hold on a minute, Hector RK, it's spelled ARCE, and there's a way of saying that which I don't think would be very flattering or even correct. Hector RK and Ed Bradley. The package design, all this stuff, which is and that elaborate design work there is Jordan Christensen, and the package art. Oh, hang on. Well, package design and package art was Jonathan Wayshak. It does say collector's model. This is not a toy. But yeah. It is. It's a beautiful thing. Without a doubt, beautiful thing. I'll show you that again. That's quite special. That's quite elaborate. The Sideshow toy Snake Plissken had quite good packaging as well, with good design artwork. But these two will be displayed together. I've never done a diorama for that version of Snake Plissken. I have for the smaller figures of Snake Plissken. There's a NECA one which is over there somewhere, but does sit on like a sort of a dustbin laden concrete street I made it, so it's not that good, but looks decent to me. But for this guy, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go with the dog kennel sequence, but I'll sort something else. I mean, for that one, that middle one there, I've got the ice block, which you normally see, and a couple of husky dogs as well, and the Thing logo, and it looks pretty damn good, because the ice block looks really good. And it's made with the simplest of materials. He's actually got quite good articulation. I don't want to move around too much, like, but there's his waist through. Yeah. He turns around, he swivels, he pivots, he ducks, he dives, and he does that amazing thing at the end when, you know, just before the well, fuck you too. And he does that strange. He leaps onto the canisters, you know, the barrels, and rolls along them. Why did you do that? Looks cool, but also looks unnecessary. And then does that forward flip. Boom. Generator's gone, Macready. And maybe we can fix it. It's gone, Macready. Let's see if I can zip that jacket up again. And you know what? It's not zipping up again. Well, you don't want to pull too hard on it because it's very fragile. Oh yeah, I've done it. Well, look, folks, I'm never going to take that jacket off him. I'm just not going to do it. I don't have any trust in that zip surviving too many ups and downs. Playing your theme, mate. Come on, child, motherfucker, come on. Yeah. I have done many videos on the Thing. Oh, should have shown you these. He's got the correct grips on the boots as well. Look at that. There's something that you don't normally see on things like this. They actually put the correct grips and soles on the boots. That's all right. Apart from the Mondo logo, obviously. And the laces. As I say, you need to weather it, frost it up a bit more, and I'm going to do that. And you will see it again. You'll see it in the background of videos. And I might just go, oh, by the way, I did do that. You know. But yeah, I'm actually very happy. And the more I'm looking at the face and the sculpt, I don't care that it's not spot on with Kurt Russell. The fucking hair is, and the eyes are great. Beard's good, and yeah, I like it. And it's got skin texture as well, and shading. It just doesn't look like it looks enough like it. Look at that. That's all right, isn't it? That looks like Kurt Russell there. Does it not? And you've got the Duke of New York over here. Well, there you go, folks. Kilty's new toy, and I think it's great. I think it's actually pretty spectacular. The packaging is amazing. I like the way they do that as well, because they now know that some people are not going to take them out of the box, so they're giving them something to look at and play with. Sap bastards. What's the point of keeping it in a box, you know? If you buy two of them, yeah, because then you can put it on eBay for fucking $15 squillion. Yeah, of course you can, because some schmuck out there will pay for it, I'm sure. But no, it's just another part of the overall product, the packaging. It's not like you're going to go into a shop and see this, because you aren't. Well, you might do, but these are going to be sold online. If you walk into a shop and so you'd be like, oh, God, look at that. And don't forget, it's got this beautiful, I don't know what wobble board, dust shield cover, jacket, I don't know what you call this sort of thing. But that looks great in itself. There'd be a way of lighting that from behind, like it's burning through. John Carpenter's The Thing. It doesn't say John Carpenter, does it? Well, I wonder if Big John gets these figures. Never talks about them, does he? There should be a John Carpenter figure. Anyone ever made the connection between the way John Carpenter looks now and David Lo Pan in Big Trouble in Little China when he's in the wheelchair? The old Lo Pan. They're one and the same. John Carpenter saw into the future, saw how he'd look, and immortalised himself in Big Trouble in Little China. Do check it out. They do look like one another. Shut up, Mr. Patton! You were not put on this earth to get it. Oh, come on, Dave. Chinese girls do not come with green eyes. And then he sees the others on the TV, this closed circuit TV. He goes, what? That really pisses me off to no end. Thunder, take them out, or whatever. What, little old basket case on wheels? Right, there you go. In a way of dating this video even more, I'm about to go and see an advanced UK screening of Alien Romulus. Yes, I am. So I'll be reporting back tomorrow about that. And pretty much, I'm gonna go in depth on it. You know I'm gonna do it. But it opens officially in the UK tomorrow. But there's been advanced screenings the last 2 nights, and luckily I've got one tonight. And so I will be reporting back on that. And yeah, so we've covered 2 classics of alien terror. The Thing, and now, well, I'm saying classic of alien terror. I haven't seen it yet. It might not be the classic that a lot of people are trying to make out that it is, but Alien Romulus. But in the meantime, and this ever, let's fondle my 1/6 scale Kurt Russell again in between time. Please keep it Kilty, keep it Celtic, and keep it plastic. And I'm liking him quite a lot, actually. The more I pick it up and play with it, the better it gets. Oh, the music stopped. It didn't go off, did it? Did it? I didn't notice it going off. Oh, Mark. You don't want to fly? We don't fly. We don't want to see those crazy Swedes. Crazy Swedes. They're not Swedish, Mark. They're Norwegian. Hey, Sweden! Still one of the creepiest scenes ever. Just them investigating the smouldering remains of the Norwegian camp, which, as we all know, is actually filmed at the end of The Thing, because the smouldering remains of the Norwegian camp are actually the blown up remains of the American camp, but they filmed it as the Norwegian camp. You can put him in some pretty good poses, like that. Come get me, Charles. Come get me. Yeah. Come on. Ain't so tough now, you motherfucker. You know. Because I got all the guns. And I've got a flamethrower as well, if I could just fucking... if I could hold it with 2 hands. But, you know, because he's been drinking so much whiskey, all he's got to do is bend over and... Ooh. Yeah, I'm liking it. I do want to see it with the jacket. I want to, but I don't think I'm going to do it. For that will just live only in my dreams. There he is, from Mondo. You can get this figure if you want to be fleeced and bankrupted by the idiots and scalpers on YouTube, on eBay. Then it's your lookout. But you missed your chance on this version. You can still get the NECA, one of these, with it's huge, and it's a big undertaking to try and get it right, which is why I haven't bothered. So in one particular instance, I've got something preserved in the box. Oh, I've still got all the Lord of the Rings figures, haven't I? Oh yeah, a lot of presentation packs. Anyway, I'm out of here, folks. So please, just keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. Be happy, be yourselves. Trust no one, because anyone could be the thing. You know? So here's to John Carpenter, David Lopan. Here's to King Kurt Russell. King Kurt, live forever. And here's to The Thing and its ongoing legacy of just the adoration for this movie knows no bounds. Jaws, The Thing, and Alien, well, the Alien franchise. Yes, you've got Star Wars. Yeah, oh, Indiana Jones. Not as Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's fucking loads, isn't it? Mad Max, of course. But these films endure for a specific reason. They're masterpieces. They're cult genre classics. The performances, the effects, the ideas, the stories, the visuals, everything about them works. And it works for successive generations as well. As if people just keep making toys and merch out of these things, because people still want it all. They want it all. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'm out of here. If you're seeing Alien Romulus, or if you've seen it, hope you enjoyed it. I sincerely hope I enjoy it. I don't want to be doing you know what, I look forward to this and it was shit. I don't think I will be like that. I already know some elements which I know will rankle me, but it's in the execution, and if it works in the overall scheme and I'm excited and thrilled, then it's job done. It's game over, man, game over. Anyway, I'm gonna see you all in a snowdrift near you. Macready rules, but Pliskin's better.